Hi, our project name is Bridgether, and my name is Jasmine Jung, and my teammates' names are Ashley Nguyen and Winnie Nguyen. Transportation to connect low-income families or people with disabilities to hospitals is a key problem that we plan to solve. We provide the money, the time, the resources to get the patients from point A, which is their current location, to point B, the hospital, pharmacy, or other healthcare. Approximately 3.6 million Americans have missed at least one medical trip a year due to transportation issues. 61 million American adults have a disability or handicap, meaning 4% of American children have missed medical appointments. Transportation and socioeconomic concerns are the third most common issue in accessing healthcare. Inadequate health insurance coverage has contributed to the disparities in health access. The Bridgether is a convenient transportation system that connects low-income families, disabled, and elderly to hospitals and other healthcare facilities with an easy-to-use application. Our intended audience are elderly citizens, those who do not own a reliable transportation service, low-income and disadvantaged, disabled, and veterans. What makes us better than the other competition? We are different from other similar applications because 1. We are targeted towards the health industry and in transporting patients in need of assistance. 2. We provide that unique option of free transportation to those peoples to combat the socioeconomic conflict. 3. In our competition, we notice that they do not provide exemplary customer service, especially regarding the populations we target. So, to combat this issue, we provide customized service where the patients can contact us to fill in their information or ticket request. As for our feasibility, we have multiple revenue streams, from individual donors to nonprofit organizations to corporations, and a new idea that we have developed called Bridge US, where the passenger who can pay for it pays for the next passenger's ride, also known as Pay It Forward. To get our app started, we will work with hospitals that users go to. For our beta testing before launching the app, we will be focusing on areas where we know this application would be needed most, namely cancer centers or retirement communities. Next is our app launch. Once our credibility has been built and adequate funds have been gathered from the donors, we will launch our app for regular civilian use, monitor driver and passenger verifications, and continue funding our service so that it remains sustainable.
Our next two pages are our application pages. The first, or the driver application form, has the minimum requirements: name, contact information, profile picture, and the required documents in order for it to be safe and secure. Next, our other application is the passenger application form, which includes minimum requirements: name, contact information, profile picture, and required documents, which are identification papers. Afterward, we will have two different perspectives for the drivers or the driven, starting with the passenger. We have the table of contents as the organizer. Then you can click onto the ticket request, which the passengers fill out with time they would like to be picked up and dropped off, and the two locations. Then that request goes straight into the drivers in the same area and on the pending request page. So once you submit that, you'll be on the accepted pages to see who is available to drive you. Once you feel that this person is a very durable or a safe person to choose, you can click on message and talk with the person to see if he is available and also where he is. And for further information, we can also see if he is available based on his location. And we also want to have another option for the driver. So for driver staffs, they can see the pending request, and let's say you select Ashley Brown, you can submit that, and you also get to see where she is. You can also communicate with them in case if there are any difficulties. And overall, we are an app that catalyzes and bridges the connection between one group of people that's driven to the people who can provide, or the drivers, by facilitating medical transport, even creating jobs. These people don't have time, money, resource, or even the ability, and we got that covered.